Hey guys, Editing Martin here. So, for some odd reason, I decided to leave Mars and go off and get this power from this planet instead of continuing on with the missions I had. So, I don't really know what I was thinking, but I'm cutting most of it out. But I do end up talking with Sam here in just a second. So, if I gotta leave that in, and then I'm gonna cut all this out, getting to the powers, and we're gonna go right back into the Mars missions.
Plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about.
Bruh.
That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time. I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times.
Go easy on her. Kids know how to push all the right buttons, dog.
That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you. But Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner. Million Hearts. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, it wasn't all bad.
How come I haven't seen Lillian at the Rock?
She's one of their top rangers, so they keep her in the field a lot. That's how she likes it.
So he was hitting his partner on the side? I mean, whether you wanted to be a dad or not, you seemed to take him to it.
It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me. A father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
I knew you were a big softy.
Yeah, big old mean Sam Cole loves his daughter. Alert SSNN. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
You've given Cora a solid foundation. You don't need to worry about this particular problem.
That's really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother, like I said, another story another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
I think she's thrived. She's doing well.
You think? Oh, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Come on, Sam. Because we gotta be our sweet home. I can make that simple. Dude, this is getting ridiculous. How? Dude, you would have never... The trade authority would have never found this fucker. Jump. Oh my god, I might have fucked up.
You gotta give it to the Red Devils. They had class.
Did they? Did they really, Sam? 'Cause I'm jumping for it, baby.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Dr. Walker, I got a tissue sample I need to analyze. Full workup.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at?
TERRORMORPH cells from a world too young to have one.
A fast-growing TERRORMORPH. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me?
Hadrian Sinon.
Hadrian? She gave you this?
Mm-hmm.
If she made you come all the way for this, Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
I like your suit, not gonna lie. Why do you all have red colored eyes? Come on, Sam.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me?
No!
Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Sample's not fake. I collected it from the TERRORMORPH myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh?
No.
This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst TERRORMORPH attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Yeah. Hadrian mentioned it. Sounds like quite the tragedy.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any TERRORMORPH should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human TERRORMORPH relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian...
Yeah, we're fucked.
That's not gonna end well for humanity.
That is the definition of an existential threat. Dear Lord.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. Should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster if we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Yes, let's. Yes. Yes, let's. I'm scared. What if I shit my pants? Bro. That ain't no faster than anything else, dog. But where they travel, death gets raped. Well, we gotta run. Oh my god, I'm scared. Once the TERRORMORPHs come here. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious.
Do your part to keep Sidonia at my feet.
Damn right.
Sorry, can't talk.
Damn right you can't.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
Oh, she was a part of the... Huh.
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Yeah.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
Yeah, too much shubbugs. It was no walk in the park, but...
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just glad you both came through it intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Yeah, we're
Got
fucked.
it right here.
Yeah, we're fucked.
That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Well...
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old TERRORMORPH data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
Damn it.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay. The cabinet, what's that?
The cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The president, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads.
Oh, God.
Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind.
All you need is someone to charm some higher ups, I'm gay.
Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists. Ran a division.
Oh my God, I didn't know! I'm sorry.
As weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
I actually know who you are. And your past, well, that's none of my concern.
Oh. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Damn right. Only 250 XP, you cheapskate.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
I was kind of hoping they'd give me like 500. You know what I'm saying?
Over here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier.
It's fine, bruh.
So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
Pardon?
Of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I've actually had some experience with cloning before outside the UC.
You have? I mean, it's old technology. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Some independent group might have managed to figure it out again.
I literally met
But in
Franklin
my
Delano
case,
Delano Roosevelt,
complicates
Amelia
things.
Earnhardt, Genghis
The man I
Khan.
was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war.
He committed war crimes.
The man caused a lot of
When your name is Ve
Both
Victus,
sides.
how about
Free
match?
Star Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
Yeah, war crimes.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Free Star Collective.
That's what
aren't
happens when
really
someone
on great
commits war
terms
crimes,
to this
dog.
day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
You're not your father. It's that simple.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just
You haven't
thought
committed
you
war
deserved
crimes, have
to
you?
know,
Well, yeah,
considering
your father
how
died.
much you've done already.
And plus, we're not in war,
You know, while
so...
we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
No, I'll be alright. Any suggestions? No, that's what I wanted. The eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye.
Really? I was wondering
Where
why
the
your
Red
eyes were
Devils came
red.
from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
And any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience.
Gotcha. Alright, we're good.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet
I'm
chambers.
scared!
Sounds like our cue.
I'm scared! What if I
Go.
shit my pants? What if they yell at me? Who are you? Oh. Look at all them schmucks. Oh, God. This reminds me of Mass Effect.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Just following orders, ma'am.
Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno-Warfare Team's TERRORMORPH data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories.
Oh, we'll be here all
UC,
fucking
Freestar
century.
Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you.
What up?
Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible terrormorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain.
So you know what's up, you seen?
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting.
I object to your
While
dumbass.
no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we?
You seen started
There
it!
be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
What do you mean, bruh? It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty goddamn alarming.
That is worth considering.
Thank you, Logan.
This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we
See?
be so
Someone
lucky?
with little fucking brains around here.
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau City could happen elsewhere, we need to grant it.
If the stakes weren't so high, we wouldn't be asking. But, well, we're asking.
Tell him, Sam.
I'm inclined to agree.
Damn right.
As am I.
Damn right.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it?
Shut up.
Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
Show you to myself, you seen?
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
God almighty.
What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks.
More attacks.
Just as predicted.
Damn right.
Good God. Hold on, we need to move.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things.
Damn
but
right.
do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
What's Sam?
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. What the fuck is going on?
Stop! We're trying to help you! That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
Ow! Fuck you.
Crash one.
Lights out on that one. It's in my head.
What the hell? We gotta hurry, bro.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the TERRORMORPH's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Damn right.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to
I'll be
help
sure to
them.
kill them all. Let me go. Bruh. Come on, we gotta go. Might even shit my pants. What the hell's happening over here?
What was that?
What was that? I don't know.
Time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Say it. Damn right.
Required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Hold on, hold on. I need my machine gun. Ow! Take that, bitch.
Welcome to scoreboard back home.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, I've one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
I'll be back. Luckily, my ship didn't get damaged. Am I right, guys? Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Hey, motherfucker. Yay! Bruh. Opening fire. Yeah, easy.
Captain! You're going to be okay!
Damn right I am.
Whatever you're experiencing right now is not real! We have to put down that morph!
The fucking spin up! Sorry. Come on. God damn, it tore that fucking ship up, didn't it? Got him! You didn't see that coming, did you? You look, oh, that motherfucker. Oh, the motherfucker. Ow.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Thank you.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Yeah, yeah. Can't really right now, though.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two.
No, sir, they weren't.
The universe put the right people in the right place.
You held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Damn right, Sergeant. That's good.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
When you see security loses an officer,
there you are.
I make it my responsibility
I believe
to call their family.
We have some things we should discuss.
I've got a lot of calls to make now.
The loss of life, the damage to the spaceport. The costs of this attack are greater than
We're on the
I think we
cutting edge of
realize.
technology here. It's an exciting place to be.
Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I agree, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I can't be a representative, I'm just some Vanguard nobody.
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Well, yeah. You can count on me, man.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives.
Okay.
You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. 350, you
We're counting
cheapskates.
on you, Captain. Don't
I'm
let
gonna
my
go check
people's
in with Chief
sacrifice
Engineer.
be in vain.
Oh, Deputy McIntyre.
A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
What up, doubt? I am the Vanguard captain in question. Don't mind the burn on my face. If you're snippy with me, I'm smacking that dumbass haircut off your head. And then Sam will too.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the TERRORMORPH data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Duh! They're the respiratories for all the band data from the colony war.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players.
Yeah.
Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their
I
codes.
probably can get Freestar Collective, but...
Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
No problem. I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodiopentazole.
Very funny. This is
It's funny, come on.
Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us.
It's funny.
Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table
Fuck
here.
you.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
Blackmail, yeah.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with.
Okay.
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
We'll start with Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
Well then, hope she's doing a good job.
Sam!
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened.
You're making me worried, dog.
But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
I think you're underestimating how delightful I am.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised.
Come on.
But we do have one item up our sleeve.
We do?
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters.
What the fuck?
I suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access
Oh,
the
fuck
device,
that, bro. I don't do
you're going to need
stealth.
to find a way in there
No.
without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information.
God damn, this is the
Maybe
CIA.
even convinced to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
That's crazy.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
14,000 credits. FC Embassy?
Captain,
Yeah, my bad.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
Yeah.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
Why?
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
I'm sure he can be reasoned with. How Varun are people just like us.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Chill, Sam!
But there is...
Andrea
Another
is a
people.
fucking House Varun member.
We're not 100%
You don't
sure
know that,
Balmore's
but...
actually still alive.
Sorry?
His public appearances were always rare. But it's been several years now since he last poked his
Oh, cool.
head out.
So he could be fucking dead as hell.
Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
What were you expecting?
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Here's hoping we're not chasing a corpse.
It would at least be a speedier negotiation. But I, of course, hope the ambassador is alive and well.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
I won't. I'm dumb as hell.
Talk?
Yeah. What up, dog?
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night.
What happened, dog?
Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool.
Damn it, Sam.
Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
I hope Cora didn't hear nothing.
No, I'm careful about that. I mean, I try and not put down Lillian within earshot, which, well, isn't that hard, really. Lillian, she's an incredible woman, truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
Bet you were good at being a lawman.
I could do the job, sure, that wasn't the problem. Traveling, exploring, seeing new crazy things. It calls to me. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time.
Yeah, we get. Yeah.
So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you were that unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck, even Walter. I just know Cora has futures I could never dream of. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you.
What?
What'd
I do? I didn't even do nothing. I'm sorry I caused an argument, dog.
Nah, don't be. It's always something.
What'd I even do, bro?
Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
Tell Lillian that. Give her a chance, but make sure she understands she has to follow through.
If I do that, y'all might want to invest in some industrial strength earplugs. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail, so everyone can sleep easy.
That's not... That's probably not the best solution, my brother. Like... yeah, that's not really a good one.